listening to Dr. Nadia Dianatan bin Abdullah and their friends. Today I would like to discuss about our project, which is the reduction of overweight and obesity problems. Before starting the discussion, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zawawi bin Muhammad Zaidi. My first group member is Prof. Dato' Najiha binti Khalid, next Nur Najiha binti Yaakob, and last Nur Aisyah binti Mazdi. Okay, first of all, the purpose of this paper is to present all forms of program planning that have been designed to carry out the overweight and obesity reduction program among employees in this company. Through this paper, all aspects of service management and finance will be explained in detail in order to apply for the desired approval. In addition, this paper is also provide us a blueprint for the implementation of the program, as well as a guideline in managing the business for the management, so that the company runs and grows as planned. Therefore, it is hoped that the preparation of the paper can, to some extent, give confidence to superiors to approve the program that will be carried out.
For the next is about the objective of the program. The overall goal of obesity prevention is to crack through the society change and environmental behavior synergies to foster the adjustment and maintenance of healthy weight among individuals and the population at large. This goal reflects a focus on prevention of obesity development. That is primary prevention. Primary prevention expensive strategies that increase the likelihood of achieving physical activity, eating, and weight management toward energy balance in the population as a whole include those groups and individuals at high risk of becoming obese. In these reports, primary prevention is viewed as relevant to the continuum of excess weight. Prevention of the progression from normal weight to overweight, from overweight to obesity, and from mild or moderate to more severe obesity. The logic of beginning obesity prevention during childhood is self-evident at every life stage, from infections onward. Sustained exchange weight and obesity increase the risk of long-term obesity. In adult obesity prevention targets those who enter adulthood with weight in the normal range, as well as those who may already be somewhat overweight or obese, to limit the severity of obesity and obesity-related health and social consequences. The next for effective prevention strategy is heightened by the seemingly ignorable nature of extreme obesity, making the reduction of incidence new cases of obesity a priority. Effective treatment for extreme obesity continue to be explicit despite decades of research on treatment strategy and activity commercial weight loss industry and a majority of Malaysian adults trying to lose or maintain their weight at any given time. However, the need of prevention would provide even if effective treatments were available in the absence of prevention. There will be a continuing influx of people need treatment. Majority of population, such that the demand of the treatment will exceed the supply. Alright, the program objective. Provide awareness to participants on the risk of obesity in the relationship with non-communicable disease. Next is provide knowledge and skill to participate in healthy and safe weight management through involving healthy eating, proactive physical activity, routine, and self-motivation. The next year achieve a weight loss of 10% of original weight, which is week 8 of the program. Next is promote a healthy lifestyle in the workplace, attract a workplace that support obesity control activity, produce healthy and productive employees, and last but not least, steering occupational health service in the workplace.
Okay, next, the overweight and obesity reduction program among company employees will be implemented through three actions. The first exercise is an aerobic pace that will last for at least 10 minutes per session. Low intensity exercise or activity that are done for an extended period of time, a part of aerobic training. This kind of exercise tries to improve the body's capacity to utilize oxygen. Bench press exercise will be performed by participants to improve their aerobic capacity. After completing the aerobic pace, participants must slow down their activity to gradually lower their rates during the second pace, which is the muscle fitness pace. They must indulge in muscle strengthening exercise, particularly those that improve muscle endurance and strength. Push-up in the normal position and the modification position, where push-ups are performed utilizing the knees as pads, an example of exercise. In each session, they are urged to perform at least 8 to 12 push-ups. The third step, known as body cooling, tries to lower down body temperature and heart rate, like exercise such as those done during the warm-up phase. A repeat throughout the cooling down process. In fact, stretching exercises are advised for individuals who are just beginning out at this stage because they have the benefit of stretching the muscle that have been worked hard throughout the aerobic period. Last but not least, strength training is crucial since it can raise each person's general level of health. You are urged to do this exercise, but you should be aware that not everyone is physically capable of doing it. Therefore, for guidance and recommendations before beginning a new workout regimen, speak with a doctor or a trained fitness trainer.
This slide, I would like to talk about history of obesity in Malaysia. Malaysia also has been experiencing a rapid pace of industrialization and urbanization in the recent decades, and has often been recognized as a role model for the developing economies. At the population level, a high prevalence of the obesity result from the complex interaction between change in the population lifestyle involving a higher energy and the fat consumption and the increasingly sedentary existence. The effect of the change being particularly severe if the population has an inherited metabolic predisposition to fatness. Okay, obesity is the chronic disease that is spreading among the world community, especially in Malaysia. 10 years ago, obesity was only identified as a healthy factor, especially cardiovascular disease and heart disease. Over the 5 years ago, based on my research, people who have overweight and obesity, they are increased risk for many serious disease and healthy conditions, especially heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, depression, anxiety, and maybe diabetes. There are new analyses under the Ministry of Health, which will allow a clear national picture to be a construct of the national prevalence of the lipid disorder, hypertension, and diabetes. However, the current summary suggests that the problem are already serious. Okay, this is statistic obesity in Malaysia. The research was undertaken to assess that recent data on the Malaysia adult body weight and association in the overweight and obesity, obesity with the comorbid risk factor, and to examine measure of the energy intake, energy expenditure, basal metabolic rate, and physical activity change in urban and rural population of the normal weight. The 2020 and HMS findings show a rising trend in the weight gain, and that 50.1% of adult wear. This is statistic in Malaysia. 30.4% is overweight, and 90.7% is obese. A particularly high amount, the highest is women. 54.7% is women. So 60.9% is average age about 55 until 1959. If you can see, the charta showed that adult prevalent in the some Asian countries. So the Malaysia is number one. Okay, the second is Thailand, the third is Singapore and other countries. This is implication of the overweight and obesity. This is a type of implication of the overweight and obesity. Adult with the overweight problem face various disease, especially implication on their health and social well-being. Obesity also affect for our career achievement in terms of physical and mental health. Obese individuals are associated with the various diseases such as high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, gout, and some type of cancer. So this disease usually occur with the adult. Okay. Based on my research, showed that about 3.5 million of the population had diabetes. 6.1 million people had hypertension, and nearly 9.6 million people had a high cholesterol in the blood. In the addition to the implication on the physical health status, obese in adult also easy to get a mental health problem. On my research before, I found that obese adult has a problem associated with the psychological comorbidities such as depression, low quality of life, emotional and behavioral disorder, as well as low self-confidence. For example, adult become the subject of the body shaming by others' friends because of the size of their bodies. Okay guys, this is how to calculate body mass index. Okay, if we want to calculate our BMI, we can try the digitally and manually as example in the slide. For digital, we enter our weight and height, and then the result will come out automatically. So we have also another way, which is a manual calculate, as in the picture. So you guys can see that's a manual calculate.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wafidatul Najhah binti Khalid. I want to present about method of information for weight reducing intervention for overweight and obese employees. Method first is pre-health screening and fitness test. The main objective for this method is to identify eligible participants to participate in the program. Specific objective is to identify health status and fitness level of the participant. Second method is weight management program seminar. The objective of this method is to know the basic of healthy eating based on the Malaysian food pyramid, raise awareness of the importance of exercise or physical activity and fitness, also raise awareness of the risk and dangers of using supplement and slimming product. Third method is activities intervention weekly. This intervention is for knowing the exercise training phase, applying the healthy eating habit for weight loss process, and calculate daily calorie requirement. Method 4 is achieve intervention monthly. This method objective is session to enhance knowledge and related skills of 5 food groups in Malaysian food pyramid and improve the skill and knowledge of the participant in making recipe modification towards healthy to increase the nutritional value of food. Method 5 is post-health screening fitness test. This method is to assess participant nutritional status and health achievement after 2 months programs, and this is the important part to measure the effectiveness of the program. Implementation phase of the weight management program. Method first is pre-health screening and fitness test. The implementation is health screening and fitness test. Second method, weight management program seminar. The implementation is healthy eating practice module, exercise and physical activity module, module on misuse of supplement and slimming product. Third method is activities intervention weekly. The implementation is healthy eating weekly challenge. Second is exercise. For the fourth method, activity intervention monthly. The implementation is healthy eating adventure in the supermarket, practical food dish, and demonstration healthy meals. Fifth method is post-health screening and fitness test. The implementation is health screening and fitness test after 2 months of the program. Pre-health screening program is the important method before we start our program, because it will determine whether participants are eligible or not to join this program. First, we will check the health history of participants, whether they have a risk of non-communicable disease like stroke, hypertension, coronary artery disease, and diabetes. Second is anthropometry. We will check participant BMI by using this formula: weight divided by height times 2. Participants who have a BMI more than 25 kg until 34.9 kg can join this program. Third is body composition. We will check the quantity of fat mass and fat-free mass by using the bioelectrical impedance or BIE. Fourth, we will check the blood pressure of participant. Participants who have systolic and diastolic blood pressure more than 140 mmHg or more than 90 mmHg needs to get permission confirmation from the medical official before join the program. Last, we will check participant blood test. We will have 2 types of blood tests. First is blood sugar level fasting, and second is blood cholesterol level. For the fitness test part, we will do 4 types of tests. First is YMCA 3-minute step test. This test aims to measure cardiovascular endurance. The lower the heart rate, the better level of cardio fitness of participants. Second test is push-up test. The push-up test measures upper body strength and endurance. And the third fitness test is partial curl-up test. This test is to measure strength and abdominal muscle endurance. Fourth test is sit and reach test. Purpose of this test is to measure flexibility of lower back and hamstring muscle. In the weight management program seminar, we will learn 3 subs of module. First is healthy eating practice module. We will learn basic healthy eating and meal size based on Malaysian food pyramid, calorie intakes based on Malaysian food pyramid, understanding food level. Second module is exercise and physical activity. we will learn about understand the correct method of exercise or physical activity. Second is understand and perform prescribed fitness tasks. And third is raise awareness on the importance of exercise or physical activity and fitness testing. Third module is on misuse of supplement and slimming product. In this module, we will learn of requirements for nutrition registration and status of product registration, identify types of supplement and slimming product in market, and last one is we will learn about awareness of risks and dangers of supplement and slimming product. In the method of activities intervention routine, we have two implementation. First is healthy eating with challenge. In the implementation, we will learn the good and bad eating habit for the weight loss process. Cultivate healthy eating habit as one of the healthy ways of life. Second implementation is exercise. We will learn a proper and safe and effectiveness exercise technique. And second is improve fitness level, include fitness components of height endurance, strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility. In this method, for activities intervention monthly, we have three implementation. First is healthy eating adventure in the supermarket. In this implementation, participants will improve the knowledge and skill about 5 food group in the Malaysian food pyramid, Malaysian healthy food plus concept, which is pinggan suku-suku separuh. Participant will understand food label and nutritional information, and the participant will choose the safe food. For the implementation practical food test, it will expose to participants to practice the correct serving size when eating. And second is participant will ensure calorie intake is in line with daily calorie needs. And third implementation is demonstration healthy meals. In this implementation, participant will improve skill knowledge to modify recipe and healthy natural value of food, and will improve participant skill in select of fresh raw material. Post health screening program and fitness test implementation will assess participant nutritional and health achievement after 2 months of intervention, and this method will determine the effectiveness of the program to the employees.
Alright, the next is about the budget for the program. So I explain one by one. Okay, first of all, first is instructor for 30%, for 1% 200, and total amount is 6,000. Food and beverage 30 ringgit for, so total amount is 900. And next is banner 300, medic because the program more to exercise 350, t-shirt 600, certificates 600, mineral water 150, mineral bags 600, towel 150, bottle 300. For the present, first place, second place, and third place get money. For the first place 1,000, second place 800, third place 300. For the for the for the joints and don't have any place can get medal. So for the so total amount for present is 2,515. So the total amount is 12,050 ringgit Malaysian. Right, so that's all for the budgets.
For the conclusion, physical activity and fitness will lead to improvement in health status. Long-term improvement in physical fitness will prevent chronic disease and prevent premature death. It is important to develop strategies for maintaining weight loss and general health well-being of an individual with efficient and intervention programs. Employers should start introducing a suitable weight-reducing intervention program that is suitable for the employees that might have a great impact on the work output and the individual general health. That's all from us. Thank you.